Alright, well, I did it again. I accidentally pushed the button. This is part 2 of how to fit a chain. So I believe we were at the point where I was going to show you a real close-up of what I meant by you got to bear in mind that when you put, when you're cutting the chain, you have to bear in mind if you're putting a quick link in that you are going to then be adding the quick link back in. So if you've lined up the chain well, but you've forgotten that you're going to add that extra link back in, then it's going to be too long. So what I was showing, I'll show you. Right, so imagine you've got the other chain overlapped like here, just over the top of the chain. And I've been like, right, I can cut it. You can cut it here, right? And I've got the other chain lined up and I'm like, right, that's going to be good. But where the other chain's actually going to sit, is it going to start here, which means you've got this extra little bit of length. So if you've lined it up and been like, okay, cool, there's no gap there, but then you put the quick link in, it might be a little bit longer and it'll sit higher. So what I was saying was that just make sure that you bear in mind you still have a quick link to add in. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now and cut this chain and fit it. Where was I? There it was. I've showed you in the previous video how I pick which link I'm gonna line up on. And hopefully that's useful. If it's not, if you're still fucking confused, like, put a comment down below. Like, if you're like, oh, I still don't get it, like, go into more detail. Please show me again. Just ask. Like, that's why I'm doing this. I want to share info with people and help them take care of their bikes. That's what this is all about. So, on the same vein, if you have a specific issue with your bike and you don't know how to fix it, you want to know how to fix it, and you take it to a bike shop, they can't fucking help you, or whatever else, or you just want to try and figure it out yourself, with the help of friendly Mr. YouTube, drop a comment down below, and I will try my best to make a little video specific to your needs to help you out. Alright, so we got that. We got the quick link. They say that you shouldn't reuse quick links. They also say that you shouldn't jaywalk, but you know, if you're in America, I realize that's a big deal over there, but here in the UK we do that shit all the time. You know, just like be careful. Like the same way that, like, hypothetically, if you were gonna jaywalk, you know, like, you don't do it in moving traffic. If you look at the quick link and you're like, oh, it's dead, it's a piece of shit, it's rusted and it's fucked up and it's broken, obviously don't use it. You know, you don't walk into traffic like that. So look at your quick link. Does it still look good? Does the metal look good? Is it in decent condition? I'm just discovering that this is actually a 10-speed. What the fuck? 10-speed quick link. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 9-speed. Alright, in this occasion, we're not going to reuse the old quick link because it's a full 10-speed. And you know what? It'll probably work a little bit better with what it was designed to go with. So fine, I'll use the new quick link. Alright, we got the new quick link. And it's nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. Ooh la la. 9-speed, 9-carat quick link. Right, so basically how a quick link works. You take one end. You got, this is like the whole open end. Pop it in there. It sits nice. Some of these are directional. Some of them you can put on upside down and it'll fuck it up. Generally, it'll have a little arrow on it. Oh, little tip when you do this. I told you before that you got to make sure the chain is on the chain ring when you're sizing the chain. However, to make it easier for you to put the quick link together, what I recommend is you take the chain, and you drop it off the back between the chain rings and the frame. This will give you a lot of slack and more room to play with. So pop that on there, then just pull it together. Easy as that. Some of them, Shimano make one that's like a little bit weird, a little bit fucky. if you so happen to have one of those. And there you go. It is a little bit longer than I would like it. It's actually just a little bit too long. But you know what you do? You got a quick link, so it's fine. So you take your quick link pliers, you find your quick link. This is exactly what you would do. Where's my quick link gone? Where the fuck is it? There it is. Quick link's right there. Bust off the quick link. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And we're going to take one more link out of here. Now, crucially, again, don't get lazy with where you put things. Put your quick links back somewhere where you're going to remember they are. Grab my chain tool again, and I'll pop one more link out, and that should honestly be as good. And remember, you got to make sure that you're left with 2 inners. I will probably make a video at some point in the future about how to size a chain, or how to put a chain together if you don't have a quick link, because not all chains come with quick links. And you know, it's good to know how to be able to do it without a quick link, because sometimes your chain might snap when you're on the road, and you don't have to have a perfectly, maximally, optimally long chain at all times. So maybe you just need to know how to put it back together while you're on the roadside. So I'll make a video at some point on how to do that. I think what I was saying at the end of the other video before I didn't realize that the camera stopped on me was that if you have a specific thing, a specific query, something that's wrong with your bike that you would like to know how to fix and that you don't know how to fix, then pop a question down in the comments. Tell me what kind of bike it is. Tell me what the issue is. Is it brakes? Is it gears? What kind of brakes? What kind of gears? What's the issue? What have you tried already? You know, if you feel right too, you know, tell me about your bike. Tell me your riding. Tell me, like, you know, introduce yourself, you know. It's nice. It's nice to be nice, eh? My gran always says. It's nice to be nice. So yeah, if you got any stuff you'd like to know, anything you'd like to learn, just pop a comment down below, and I will do my best to make you a little video that can teach you how to sort that issue out. Because I love this shit. Frankly, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was having a kind of shit morning this morning. I was feeling real shitty. Don't need to go into it, but wasn't having a great day, and I thought, you know what would make my day better if I went and fixed a bike. I didn't even think this needed fixing. I didn't even think this needed a new chain, but there you go. Sometimes you just gotta touch a bike. Makes me feel good. Et voila. There we go. See that gap I was talking about? We now have the clearance between the chain and the derailleur, and we are fucking A-okay. Now, before you go take this out on the road, even though this is clear here, what I would do is run through the gears on the stand. If you don't have a bike stand, you're probably doing this with a bike upside down. Just shift through the gears. It's totally fine. If you're doing it with a buddy, get them to hold the saddle and hold the back end up while you pedal and change the gears. So, we're going to go through, make sure we're getting them all. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that one, 9 even, I can't fucking count. And then we're going to make sure that it will shift up onto the big ring. And it does. And we have what I would describe as a reasonable S-curve on the derailleur. If it was much tighter, I'd be like, no, that's probably too short. This is an issue you sometimes run into with quick links, is that you have to take a link out. You can't take half a link, right? You can't take half a link, but what you can do when you have a chain and you're just pushing the pins through and doing it kind of the old school way, is that you can fine tune the length of the chain. So ideally, I would like to have added another half link, but if I add another full link, it's too long, right? That would be fucking perfect. But to be honest, this is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with this at all. And I'm pretty much never in that gear. I am sometimes, because I'm a bad boy, and sometimes I cross chain, sorry. So yeah, and then we go back down here. And we make sure we're getting all our gears. Beautiful. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you fit a chain. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Until next time, ride safe.